Hey guys, welcome to Pages with Sidra. This is chapter 749 of Magic Emperor. If you haven't watched the previous chapters, make sure to check them out on my channel. Now, without any delay, let's dive into the chapter. Fiend Yang smiled and whispered in Xia Weiyue's ear. Actually, this time we... What? Xia Weiyue was bug-eyed. Say that again. Ha ha ha, I knew you'd make that face. No one would believe our ever-cold demon scheming sect leader. Xia lost his cool. Laughing it up, Fiend Yang turned to the oldies, shouting, I'm saying that at the Double Dragon Gathering, we became the top middle three sect and brought home 10,000 sacred stones. Are you for real? The oldies were frozen in place, sporting a dumb and incredulous look as they looked at the disciples. The demon scheming sect was but a lower three sect. How the hell did it get to being the top middle three sect? This is insane. Venerable Sure, the leader of the inner sect's oldies, was just as stumped. Never in their wildest dreams would they have thought this time's team would come back with any success. Yet they didn't feel like celebrating, feeling downcast instead. The Double Dragon Gathering team was made of elite labor office's disciples. It had nothing to do with the inner sect. That meant the labor office would become more valuable and more important now. He bet Xia Weiyue would soon use this credit to announce the labor office would receive all resources while his inner sect would crumble. Venerable Sure, one elder spoke with worry. Venerable Sure said nothing as his eyes flashed with a calculative glimmer. No matter, there's fortune in disaster. We still have to play along. However, I must say that Zhuo Yifan is incredible. If he weren't the sect leader's man, I would actually admire him. Huh? Glancing at the calm Zhuo Yifan, Venerable Sure had a crafty smile. The others looked lost. Why is Venerable Sure praising the enemy when the sect leader is about to throw the inner sect to the curb? Xia Weiyue was out of it for a couple of minutes after Fiend Yang's news. When he came to at long last, he glared and smiled as he grabbed his fat arm. Fatty Yang, is that true? You're not fooling around, are you? Who would joke about something so huge? Fiend Yang grinned as he cursed. Besides, your bug-eyed look at our strong disciples isn't becoming of a top middle three sect. Fiend Yang came to the disciples and put on a smug look, as if they got so strong all because of his dedicated training. Fiend Yin and Fiend Gui shook their heads. Kuei Lang's side stuck out their chests, of course, releasing their aura and pride. The others' faces twitched. They could not believe it as they watched the returned disciples with eyes as wide as saucers. They didn't look at it at first, but now they saw it. Just how long has it been? These little guys' strength is unrecognizable. Except for 3 in the 6th layer radiant stage, the other 9 were in the ethereal stage. Just what the hell brought on this miracle? Venerable Qi and Bai were ecstatic. 4 of those 6 were related to them. Bai Lian and Qi Changlong were their grandchildren, while Yu Ling and Kuei Lang were their disciples. In one move, they had 4 extra ethereal stage experts under them. That was sure to make them look good as hell. They were also qualified to work for his faction, consolidating their position. Only the inner sect faction stood there glum from envy and embarrassment. Hold on, let's all calm down first. As the crowd became noisier, Fiend Yang started shouting. Everyone settled down and spoke seriously. People, our success at the Double Dragon Gathering, the great improvement of our disciples, are all due to one man. Labor Office's steward, Zhuo Yifan. Roar. The oldies went wild again, looking at Zhuo Yifan in veneration. Even the angry Xia Weiyue was now filled with joy. He made the best move of his life when he got this kid to the sect. For thousands of years and tens of sect leaders, finally, in his lifetime, the demon scheming sect had become the head middle three sect. This merit was monumental. Even the ever-cold Xia Weiyue started smiling. Although, in the middle of their excitement, Fiend Yang's tune changed. You should also know that desperate times call for desperate measures. These kids got to improve so much so fast through many deadly perils. Those that hadn't succeeded, well, you can tell what happened to them. Ugh. The rest now realized Fiend Yang's words. To get these guys to grow up fast, Zhuo Yifan used life and death to train them. Your disciples died for the sect. Xia Weiyue turned heavy and said, before setting off, I had appointed Zhuo Yifan as my representative, bearing my power. His word was my word. If you're looking for revenge, blame me. I have said it already, Double Dragon Gathering is of grave importance to the sect, not a place where you can but in to gain some perks. They deserve their fate. But since the success has been so amazing, I'll be generous even to them for all their efforts. Sect leader is brilliant. Fiend Yang shouted and clapped. The oldies' grief had now become a sacrifice to the sect, so they bowed in respect. Sect leader is brilliant. Zhuo Fan's pesky troubles were now washed away by Fiend Yang's timely intervention. It was the least he could do for Zhuo Fan. He knew the grudges of demonic cultivators. Once he left the sect, he had no one to protect him from those oldies' revenge. So simmering down those flames of hatred before he left was perfect. Zhuo Fan got his meaning, but didn't care. He only chuckled at Fiend Yang, as thanks for his efforts. Less trouble is always better. We'll be holding a sect celebration for having become a middle 3 sect, even the top one. We'll hold a feast for 3 days straight. Xiao Weiyue saw that all was settled and got excited as he laughed. The rest cheered. I told you, when we fought the head of the 9 sects, Ultimate Clarity sect, there were many dangers. Besides the best talent in Western lands, Wu Qingqiu, there was also that freaky Lin. TCH, that power was really scary. Even Zhuo Fan was tense. At that time, I was the most in danger as I told them how to face such a monster. Fiend Yang finally got to make use of his winding and drawn-out silver tongue as he retold the events of Double Dragon Gathering. The others were amazed. Hold on, Fiend Yang, you've said it 5 times already. But didn't you always say that Steward Zhuo earned the greatest credit? Why does it sound like he didn't do anything while all the glory was thanks to your brilliant leadership? Is that how you got to the top middle 3 sect? And did Steward Zhuo really beat Yi Lin according to your plan? Yep. Steward Zhuo has the greatest credit, but that is one of a fighter, while I paved their way to success outside the ring with my plans and cunning. Huh. Fiend Yang's eyes darted all over, still talking big. The disciples snickered, but remained silent. Among the avid listeners, some were highly skeptical. So they looked to another. Steward Zhuo, is what the fatso said true? Ugh. Zhuo Fan turned to see Fiend Yang, giving him signals galore while pleading and shaking his head. Zhuo Fan ignored his nonsense. Sure is. Under Fiend Yang's bright leadership, we finally earned our spot as top middle 3 sect. We wouldn't have made it half as far without him. The rest gave the fatty an incredulous look. This guy's actually that good. He actually got to conduct all the fights. Fiend Yang stuck out his chin in pride. I'm the real hero here. Only the disciples shook their heads and sighed, while the 2 girls sitting across from Zhuo Fan were giggling to themselves. They've seen shameless, but not to this level, showing off before the whole crowd. But since Zhuo Fan didn't care, the girls, outsiders, didn't poke holes in the fatty's theatrics. Did Elder Yuan return yet? Zhuo Fan asked Kuei Lang. Ever since he came back 3 days ago, he couldn't wait to find Elder Yuan to talk to him about the heart. Cupping his hands, Kuei Lang spoke. Steward Zhuo, I just heard that Elder Yuan still isn't back. It's fine. While I wait for Elder Yuan, I'll have a talk with Xiao Weiyue. Zhuo Fan sighed and walked out. Thank you for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates. Let's meet again in the next video. Until then, enjoy.